And this new thinking and feeling will cause black people to stick together. And then at that point, you'll have a situation where when you attack one black man, you are attacking all black men. And this type of black thinking will cause all black people to stick together.
You know what? We're back here to the king, the free king, Captain Ibrahim. This is really brilliant. This is really brilliant. My free king, my man. What's up, everybody? So what is happening here? I'm just gonna speak about what I just saw today in the news. You know, Ibrahim Traore, what he did. Captain Ibrahim Traore blocks all foreign engineering companies from building his country road network. Instead, he has given this opportunity to the local Burkina contractor. This strategy involves empowering local engineers and workers to build roads with nation funds rather than rely on foreign companies and external debt. Many African statesmen have praised the Burkina Faso captain for fighting new colonialism and money reparation by foreign companies who only comes to Africa to exploit, make profile, and later on take their profile made from Africa to their homeland. This is what is happening in Burkina Faso. Captain Ibrahim has made a lot of change since he became in power. You know, he's a captain, he's a king. We need to understand that it's not easy when you are king, when you are a young lion. All these free kings, they're doing a great thing to the country. But remember, the enemy is not far. The enemy is only our people. You know, black people, we asked for independence back in the day. You know, we all start asking the independence. We got it. Once we got independence, who said it best? I think it was Dr. Umar Johnston, you know. Harry Tablem, she free 100 people. But she said, I couldn't even free 300 people more. But because majority of them 300, therefore they were free, but they were still slave in their mind. It's like a majority of us in Africa, we all got independence from the European colonization. What we did, we got independence, but we thought we were free from the colonization. But here in our mind, we still slave and we still been colonized. Because do you know what majority of us, majority of the African leader, they do? What we do? We serve the European.
I'm gonna tie your monkey ass up.
That's why you can see Africa, it never change. Because what we do, we love to serve the master. Look at what Captain Ibrahim is doing. This strategy involves empowering local engineers and workers to build roads. Can you see that? This is what Ibrahim Traore is doing. Ibrahim Traore blocks all foreign engineering companies from building his country road network. He blocks all of this so he can give chance to his people.
It's our responsibility.
Instead, he has given this opportunity to the local Burkina contractor. And look at what smart person do. This is what smart president, this is what captain does. He's thinking about his people first. He's putting his countrymen first. He's building road. He gave all the contract to his local people so they can start building. This is what we need. Imagine if all the African leader, they were like Captain Ibrahim Traore. Our homeland is gonna be great. Our soil, it has so much resource on it. Why we're not doing anything on it? Because we don't know what to do with anything in our own homeland. That's why we sell our homeland. Oh yeah, we can say whatever we want to say. Negro are just fool like this. We sell our own people. We sell our own country for what? Because we want money. And that should not be, because everywhere we go, black people, we're fight in the same battle. I don't care even if you're in European, you're in American, you're in Australia, you're in Asia, you're in Africa. It doesn't matter. We all suffering and struggle the same, because go to Asia. What do you think the media they portray black people? Criminal, fags, whatever. Go to Australia, the same thing. European don't even speak. Look at what the European they're doing. What do you think they're portraying Ibrahim Traore like? A bad person. But do you know that there is a lot of president in Africa for 42, 43 years old? They still in power until this day. The country will never get better. What do you ever see the European they say anything negative about them people? Never. We never hear it. All we do here when there's somebody that is doing good, like the free king in Africa from Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso. All we do here is horrible thing about them people. Marcus Messias Garvey said it. There's gonna be a time we're gonna be buying everything black, doing everything black, thinking black. There'll be a time that black, our Africa is gonna be united, is gonna be cool, the United States of Africa. And that is gonna happen. No matter how much people they don't want this to happen, it will happen. This is what I'm talking about. Captain Ibrahim Traore, he just blocked all foreign engineering companies from building his country. And to me, I have no problem with that, because if you go to European, the contractor that they build road, building European country is not black people, is all white people and Asian from the Chinese, Asian, the Indian. But black people, we struggle to get any of them department. Even if you study, you done all of that. It's hard to be a contractor. Building road, building housing, building whatever is hard for any black people. Some people are gonna say, "Oh no, he's not." Yeah, he is. That's why we need to pull. Like a Jordan, he said, and you can go in any university. There's one door that is open, is library, but you never seen anyone stealing any books in them library. Never. The door is wide open. Nobody goes over there and steal it and run away with that. If we black people, we were smart, we would have gone in a library every single time and stealing every book so we can read it and trying to make ourselves smart. But we don't do that. So we follow bad influence.
You're a murderer, and you're killing your own people. Now, you may have done your killing someplace else, but it ain't happening here.
That's why we got a role model is what we see on TV, social media. A basketball person, an actor became your role model. You want to hear, you want to mimic what them people are doing. Malcolm X said it. Black people, what we see is nothing but a jokes. How can you put a comedian representing black people? It's nothing but a joke. We want young people to see reflecting of good things. You want a young black man to see, I want to be like the black man standing up over there. Not a basketball, not a footballer, not a musician or an actor. No, we don't need that. We need somebody smart. People like Dr. Umar Johnson, people like Jordan, people like that. That's what young people, they need to see. People that they can represent black people in a proper way. Not in a bad way, like Ibrahim Traore is doing. Ibrahim Traore is global. We need to follow the example. He's thinking about his people. He's doing everything about his people. So we cannot forget the people that they came before us, that they died to build us to be the great. But we're lost in the great. We're losing our grip, and it's not good. So we need to get back on track. That's what we need. So that's why you can see this video was about Captain Ibrahim Traore and the free king, what they're doing in the country, and we have to support all of them. We need to support them so our children, they can see, they can be a role model to all of this. So this was just a short video for me. I wanted to play about Captain Ibrahim Traore. So I'll catch you guys to the next one. Peace.
that there will come a time when black people wake up and become intellectually independent enough to think for themselves, as other humans are intellectually independent enough to think for themselves. Then the black man will think like a black man.